What's going on, everybody? Walter with RC Addiction 541, back at you with the RC vlog. We made a little progress in maybe building us a buggy. We bought us a chassis. We bought the B6.4D. A local guy built the car. I did not build the car. I was trying to support him, which I always recommend. You know me, I always like supporting local. Oops, sorry. But yeah, shout out to Poor Boys. So went out there this Sunday and got to experience like the whole racing scene, which was super cool. It was kind of my first intro into it. Eric, I think it's Beekman, is his last name. He works at Al's, but he actually let me race his stock 17.5 buggy. And it was cool. It was super nice. His buggy is totally set up to race, and he let me race it for the day. Did terrible, of course. I had never driven one, so I had gotten like 2 practice laps with his buggy before like the first little qualifying round or heat race started. So it was interesting. I mean, I wasn't out. I knew that like, obviously, I'm not going to be competitive. I know that. But that wasn't my goal when going up there. My goal was to actually just watch and kind of see what it's all about, see what car I should buy, this, that, and the other. And let me tell you, the guys that race it out or at Poor Boys, they are super helpful. Shout out to Ryan. He is hooking me up with a radio for my car. But those guys are just super helpful, like willing to just give you stuff and let you drive their buggies. That obviously, they're, you know, to build one of these, to have a complete running, even just a stock buggy is not cheap. So, you know, for them to be willing to do that for me was super cool. I was very thankful to all of them for that. And, yeah, and I plan on, you know, spending a lot of time up there. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I doubt that I will be competitive for a long time, but my goal is not to do that. My goal is to just have fun, and I'm kind of excited about building one of these 6.4s. I've never like done this side of the hobby before, so it's going to be a whole new learning curve for me. I don't know anything about putting electronics in the RCs. Everything I've always bought was always RTR, or some version of that, where like all you had to do was buy a battery and a charger, or you know, those types of RC cars. I've been into the hobby side of it for a long time. Have tons of RTR cars at home. My kid is into obviously the mini crawler stuff, as you guys have seen on the channel. But yeah, I was just like super overwhelmed with all the like helpful tips and tricks and what to buy and what not to buy. And I'll tell you what, all you other YouTubers out there, 100% correct. Definitely go check out the Raceway. Definitely go see what your hobby shop that's there. I mean, this place is set up pretty nice because you have a hobby shop at the racetrack. So, of course, if you break something, the chances of them having it is pretty good, as long as you are driving the car that they support. So, like Poor Boys, they seem to be more focused on the team-associated cars and not so much the X-Ray cars, which is fine. Like, for a newbie, like, what is going to be the huge difference between X-Ray and team-associated? I don't know that yet. All you guys will obviously tell me what the difference is in the comments below. But you know, for a newbie, I feel like, you know, one car versus the other, like you're still gonna have to go through the setup changes and still have to go through all of this stuff, regardless of the car, I think. So, but after that, once you get the hang of it, I can see where you might like one model versus the other based on how it handles. But like, how do you know how one or the other handles if you haven't tried one or the other? So we're gonna give the 6.4 a run for its money. Like I said, shout out to Adam, shout out to Chris at Poor Boys. You know, thank you guys very much for all your hospitality on Sunday. And you know, I plan on being back. I want to be a part of the racing scene and be there, and I really enjoy it. So hopefully you guys are as excited as I am, but probably not. But because it's not as fun as, you know, maybe, or not as cool as everybody thinks it is, you know, as far as driving a Slash or bashing a Slash out in the woods or whatever, or your X-Max, or, you know, going off these huge jumps. But I'll tell you what, my plan is to make some cool content for this type of racing, and just show you guys this side of it. So excited to show you that, and make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like button to this video if you liked my boring talking. Yeah, make sure you stay tuned, hit the little notification thing so that you get notified every time we drop a video. And like I said, stay tuned for more of the cool content from Poor Boys. So thanks for watching.